Hi, my name's Hannelie. I felt like there were huge advantages of spending both 5th and 6th year here. I was very confident from almost the beginning of transition year that I wanted to move here because the most important thing about getting a good Leaving Cert in my eyes is being in a sort of environment that cultivates success, like having the stronger teachers and everything. Like there's a lot of work you have to do yourself, but being in an environment that gives you all the supports to achieve those heights is absolutely essential to making it. It's a lot of, hard work as well as everything else, but being in an environment that just is designed to help you get the best grades you can possibly get is just essential, and it really worked out for me in the end because of it. So the 2 years helped me to just feel very comfortable by the end of everything. There was a significantly less anxiety towards the actual end of everything when the Leaving Cert was actually coming up because I felt so well prepared and I was just ready to go into all of those exams and get the grades that I'd worked hard to get out of them. I just felt very confident. I genuinely feel like my time in the academy helped me feel so much less anxious and nervous ahead of the Leaving Cert, and I wouldn't have been able to achieve what I did without it. So there was a big difference between how teachers approached lessons here versus in my old school. I felt like they were just every lesson was planned very well, and there was just a lot of kind of work that had gone into making sure we were getting the most out of each class. There was no wasted time, there was never any teacher late for class, there was never any Kahoot or anything, which it could have been. It's important to work hard. I came here to work hard. We built some really good relationships with the teachers, but I did feel like the way they organised the classes and the things they targeted in them, it was just very focused, which is the environment you need to be in for the Leaving Cert to get those points. In general, just the exam-focused teaching style was so impressive. It's one thing to be good at the subject, but you need to be good at the exam, and all the teachers were really geared towards that. Having that as the primary focus was just so important for me, and I was so impressed that all the teachers knew so much about the exams. Like some teachers were able to recall certain years where exam questions came up back to 2005 or things like that, so they were just so well educated on all of those things and able to best equip us for those things because of that. The structure of covering most of the curriculum in 5th year and then revising in 6th year worked extremely well for me as somebody that considers myself a fast enough learner. I felt like the extra revision was just absolutely essential for me. The idea of doing topics at the start of 5th year and then not touching them until you're revising them at the end of May before the Leaving Cert is bizarre to me, but a lot of people are left in that position. So being able to go over everything, especially in subjects I struggled a little more in, was extremely helpful to just keeping everything fresh in my mind and helping me do the best in the exams on the day because of that. I would heavily recommend that any student in 5th year that is considering moving, no matter how late you feel it is, you should just go ahead and do it. It's genuinely, I was very confident from early on that I wanted to move here, but a lot of my friends came in Christmas of 5th year, a lot of them came around mocks time, a lot of them came even during a bit through 6th year, so there's no right time or wrong time to come here. Whenever you feel like you need it is the right time to go. If you're nervous or apprehensive about friends or settling in, it was actually the least of my concerns for my time here because there's a communal mindset of just wanting to do well amongst all the students, and it's a common ground for you all to find. The staff are very friendly with the teachers and the students, and it's very easy to settle in because of that. So I'd recommend, no matter how anxious you are or how you're saying oh, I feel like I'm way too late to do this, you're not. Just move whenever you feel like it and it'll be the best decision of your life. I could not recommend moving to the academy enough. It's one of the best decisions that I made for my education. For anybody that's on the fence, I genuinely think if you feel like in your current school you're going to struggle to achieve it, or you feel like maybe in your junior cert you fell short of it and some of it wasn't attributed to you and a lot of it was attributed to your teachers, genuinely just make the move. I couldn't recommend it more. You'll genuinely get significantly better grounding on absolutely everything as a result of the expertise that comes with the teachers here. It's just the correct decision for anybody that wants to do well in their Leaving Cert or reach those heights in their Leaving Cert that they feel like they just won't be able to do in their current school. That's how I felt, and that's how I found it completely worthwhile moving, because I was just slightly anxious that I wouldn't be able to go where I needed to go. But now we're here.